Okay, so 2 videos in 2 days. I mean, for my standards, that is absolutely remarkable, but you should start to see a lot more of it after this weekend. Speaking of this weekend, I'm actually about to go to the airport to fly to Paris to compete in the regionals with several other pro players. Huge Grill, you'll probably know, hashtag TAS from hashtag United, so you know, it's going to be a tough tournament. But before I go, I'm going to give you this very overdue video, which is going to be the custom tactics I used to get top 100 with my bronze team. Now, it might not work for you, so don't expect it to, but you can implement it this weekend league and just, you know, see if you do a bit better. So yeah, I'm running a bit late, I'm just going to have to get straight into it. So on screen now is the team that I started with throughout the 40 games. I mean, I'm sure you'll all know by now, I start with this and then I change to this at kickoff. Right, so I've not got too much time at the minute, and I'm going to do a video next week where I'm going to go in depth into literally every formation that I think is good on the game and do the custom tactics for that formation. I'll go through work rates, what player's foot should be on what side, etc. Yeah, as a little tip, like, say if you've got 2 right footers up front, put the best finisher on the right, because the driven shot across goal finishes on this are just absolutely stupid. But yeah, most of you know my team by now, so we're just going to get straight into the custom tactics. Now this speed and build-up play, if you attack slowly, if you're a possession player, don't copy this, it won't work. So yeah, for me, I'm not too bothered about possession, so we put it to 70. Now this one for me is a bit strange, because when you're in the team management bit, the description of it says something to do with the runners, but like, when you put it to the right it says long, and when you put it to the left it says short, so it's just best to not mess with that. I just keep it at 50. This, not a clue. Now this next one for me, I mean, it's definitely the most important, especially in an attacking sense. I think it's something to do with risk in it, so yeah, I mean, if you put it too low, for me, when I have it say on 40, 30, my players will just stand there, they'll make no runs. If you put it on, say between 70 and 80, then in my opinion, they're too far away to actually pass it to them. So for me, you can strike a medium at 60, and that's the best way I've found it. Crossing's a bit of a weird one too, because does it mean, like, say if you get the ball on the wing, does this mean that more players overload the box? I've no idea, but I tend to not cross it. When I get down the wings, I do a driven pass inside, so I've no idea why, but I'll just put it on 35. Now shooting, I mean, this is why I think the video next week is going to be a lot more helpful, because this varies with different formations and obviously different players. Now, because I played with a bronze team here, they couldn't finish the breakfast, so I can't have it high because I'm not going to shoot a lot, am I? So basically, I just put it up 4. I've absolutely no idea why. I just did. But say when I've got Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Mertens, which you have in my super team at the minute, I think I've got it on 70. So you know, depends what players you've got. If you've got players who are very good at shooting, just put it on 70 because you're going to be shooting from outside the box, aren't you? But for me, I don't think I ever took a shot outside the box, except that Sinclair goal. Remember that. You see, this one's a weird one as well. For me, it's never ever made a difference. But if I'm on 4-2-3-1, I'll put it on freeform. If I'm on 4-1-2-1-2, I'll put it on organised. So, you know, just do what you want. These 3 are definitely the most important in custom tactics. There's no doubt about that. I mean, the other 6, they do matter, but you're in control of the ball on that one, aren't you? When your opponent's got it, this is where it makes a difference. And for me, that is important. So pressure. In game, I think the description for this is how far up the field your team start pressing. For me, that's absolutely nonsense. This is just the back line. Now, this is where the quality of the players come into it again. Now, for me, my back 4, they was very quick, but they couldn't defend. So say if I had this on 35, between 35 and 40, I have it low. I'm inviting pressure on, and they're just going to carve me open. My players can't mark, they can't tackle, they're going to be all over the place positionally. So for me with this team, I just put the pressure all the way up to 65. My defence are high. If it gets put in behind, I'm probably going to catch them up. So aggression. This one, for me, your players have to be good at intercepting. They have to be relatively quick as well to get in and out of position. So, again, with this team, I did have quite a quick midfield, so I pushed this up to 55. So the team width, for me, this goes hand in hand of what your pressure, aggression and formation is. Now, I've got 4-1-2-1-2, and my pressure's high. So if I put my team width on, say, 70, I've got my team spread out, high up, and trying to press. It's never going to work. You're going to get carved open. So for me, I put this team width right down for this team. I put it to 35. Just try and squeeze it, get the ball back straight away and just attack in the space. Now this next decision is probably what makes these custom tactics controversial. If you've seen any other pro players' custom tactics, they're most likely going to be on cover. Any other YouTubers' tactics, it's going to be on cover. But again, I'm going to go back to that point. For this team, I've got 4 defenders who are very quick but can't defend. So what is the point of inviting any pressure on? Which is why I went to offside trap, my team push right up to the halfway line. We try and win the ball back. If it comes over the top of us straight away, most likely my players are going to catch it. So there they are, the magic numbers what helped me get top 100 with a bronze team. Feel free to use them, do whatever, I hope it works out. So keep an eye out for that in-depth tutorial next week. I promise I'm going to be on the ball after Paris. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and until next time, don't forget to hashtag it.